to check.
Okay, I think my thing is half stabilized.
Right, it's started now. Hello everybody and welcome to round number 2 here at the Chinese Grand Prix for PRL Season 7 on F1 2017. And
I've got it on my keyboard, so yeah.
for this race, I'm not alone in the commentary box as per usual. We've got Vioxic. How are you doing, mate?
Oh well, I'm good as always.
It's very difficult because
Yeah.
I'm lagging so much sometimes.
Would have
I'm
liked to
having
race,
lag spikes.
but
Yeah.
broken seat helps. Doesn't
Yeah.
help.
Ulbeck, have you got me on the same whisper as everybody else?
With you and Aiden, yeah.
Alright, I can just hear you talking the whole time. Oh well.
Oops, sorry.
Nah, no worries. But yeah, here we are. At the moment I'm watching Kip, who's on a fast lap. Ian probably is, he's always on a fast lap. And the fast left-hander then into the right. Ooh, runs very wide actually there. Gets it straightened up though nicely for this left. Double apex, can't even remember. I'm sure it's got a name. But not one that I know of. Now heading down towards the snail-looking section, I think. Gets on the power nice and early. It's actually using full rev range as well, which is unusual. But he keeps it nice and tidy. Now down the very long back straight, opening DRS halfway down. Now just waiting so he can spot his braking zone as late as he dares. So there you want to go quite wide. It doesn't really matter if you don't hook up the apex. You can still sort of twist the car around. Now going up towards the final corner and he dives into the pits. What a letdown. Do you know if anybody's on a lap, Vioxic? Actually, I think it might be starting to rain.
Yeah, I don't know what the weather is like.
Okay, that's interesting.
Well, maybe you can whisper
Yeah.
Aiden and find out.
Yeah, no, I think he's just started a lap though. Let's see, where's... Let's try find people. Oh.
Well, you would have checked out the weather before they started.
Yeah. Definitely is looking like it's starting to rain.
Codemasters needs to fix this bug
What
with
bug?
the whole showing up as 4th or 5th place if you're on pole.
Yeah, it's silly. Is it raining all back?
Currently on board with Enigma. Seems he's on a decent lap.
Oh, big lock up into that final corner though, as you say that. Definitely does look like it's spitting at least.
Yeah, it's same on my screen. Which will basically mean whoever's out, or whoever went out first, will probably end up first.
Which I think was Ian. He was now back in, or has he not set a lap yet? I think he might not have set a lap, you know?
Well, he's showing up as P2 for me.
Yeah. Which, who knows really if it is lap done or not. Aiden's coming now to the final corners. Once he's negotiated that, I'll ask him a question. Aiden, is it starting to rain?
It is, Glenn.
Oh. Interesting.
So far, it looks like it's Aiden, Ian,
Yeah,
Wombo,
So it's going to be a
Milix,
very interesting
Synthetic.
qualifying. This is about as best as I'm going to get now.
Especially if you're on that wide.
I'm not sure if that's the actual
Yeah.
positions.
I don't want to do another lap on
you
these
never
tyres
know.
anyways. So
Yeah.
best up the first one as well.
Right, okay, yes, it does look like it's raining. Apparently it's going to get heavier.
Fuel.
So Aiden's not going to do another lap at the very least. If anybody else is, I don't know. But it is starting to look at that point where now soon it's going to turn to being faster on the inters, and once then you're not going to get any more lap time out of these tyres. and out of the track either. Alex Burbo is apparently on.
So basically, the qualifying was a first come, first serve.
Yeah, apparently so. We spent most of that trying to get the stream started, which was interesting. But he goes around the final corner now. This will tell us really if he's on pole or not, because we don't really know when, even though it says he's P1, it's a little bit silly. But now coming across the line, he goes P2. So take that as you will. Maybe he's at the fastest lap anyway. Let's have a look. We need to go race director. Ian hasn't set a lap, so Alex hasn't set a lap either, apparently. And Milik has. I don't know. I haven't worked it out yet. It seems trying to work out who's on pole position is a bit of guesswork.
Did Aiden tell you what the race weather is going to be like?
I haven't asked him, but I think he's going into the pits now. Aiden, what's the race weather going to be like? Do you know? If he wants to know.
The what, Glenn?
The race weather.
ZTX
I will check
DNF.
into the pit
I'm
lane.
guessing
Going
we
in there
missed
now.
that.
Alright, cheers. He hasn't checked yet. He's going to check now. He's in the pits.
The ZTX crashed out.
Oh, really? Wow. Whereabouts?
I have no idea. I'm checking the incident report, and apparently on his first lap,
Oh, dear. Not seem good.
so he'll be starting way at the back.
Ian, who's apparently in P1, but that's probably unlikely. I haven't seen him actually do a lap yet, but we can see now. We're on the final corner. If he has, I doubt he'll improve. Car going slow in front of him round the final corner now. There's a very badly crashed Renault there. That's Wombo. And his AI is doing crazy stuff, almost destroys the Toro Rosso. Ian goes around P13, so he has not set a lap and has just set one, which
The
means
weather
the
in the
tyre...
race will start sunny. It will go cloudy. That's how it will finish.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, people running wide everywhere.
Yeah. Kip's gone out on the Inters. I don't think he'll find any time. According to Aiden as well, race weather is dry, sunny to cloudy. So,
Oh, that's lucky.
yeah, always like a bit of a wet race, me. Two Haas's going very
China
close.
is notorious for being wet.
Yeah.
In the two career mode drives I had at China, both were completely wet.
Oh dear. Both Haas's actually very, very close, which is a bit strange. So who's Alex Burbo is now down to P13, so presumably he hasn't set a lap and has come out too late. And Kip's the first person on the Inters, and he's also in P3, which is very good for him as he runs very wide. It's probably not quite ready enough for Inters. But the grid as it stands is Milik, who has set a lot from Sintilic, from Kip, from Aiden, from Sodge, from Heavy Throttle, from Enigma, from Will, from Ulbeck, from V6 Gun, from Wombo, from Ian, from Alex Burbo, from ZTX, and then me, even though I somehow clicked spectator and went on as somebody else, but you know, we see. I believe this qualifying session now is basically over.
My teammate's name is Shulbaki, by the way.
Shulbaki, alright. Oh yeah, I remember last time I invited you. Last time I invited you up here, you ended up correcting me half the time, so probably for the best.
No, not half the time. I think it was just with Sintilic. And it did work.
Yeah, well, yeah. He's still skilled at heart. There we go, Solgebaki, was it? Oh, Ulbeck's doing donuts.
Shulbaki.
Shulbaki.
Yeah.
That's too hard. I like Solge.
Everyone's retiring.
Yeah, I think everybody's realised. I don't know what Ulbeck's car's doing, or what he's doing anyway. Some crazy stuff there. But why not? Why not? If in doubt, do a dance. Give us some donuts. Come on, man. You gotta do it. No, he's giving up. He's just parked it. He's parked it. He's gone for a piss. That's what we'll go down with.
You talking to me?
Alright, so it is correct.
Yeah. Milik from Syntilix, from Kip, from Aiden, from... I can't do it. From Heavy Throttle, from Enigma, from Will, from Ulbeck, from V6, from Wombo, from Ian, from Alex, from Z-Tykes, from me, who's still apparently... Oh, no, please tell me I'm not going to be a car.
Maybe it's because you're host.
Yeah, well, it didn't happen last time, I don't
The
think.
grid's kind of mixed up.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Like Ian is in 12. I mean, he won the last race.
You're probably gonna have to do the commentating for the start of the race, because I think I might be in my car trying to retire. So that's fun. Let's see.
Wow. The race is already like on the way. Someone really pressed it early.
Really? Wow, I didn't even get in until... Can I...
13, 12.
I can only quit to main menu
it's
at the
10
moment.
seconds left.
It's looking like it's a one stop, for me anyway. It's soft to medium. Or super soft, soft. So, yeah, you can take it away for the first lap.
Wait, are you in your car?
I'm in my car, yeah, so... Oh, it's a formation lap, really? Uh-oh. Oh, I might have just destroyed Alex. Alright, okay. I've been disqualified from the...
Glenn, you're not very good. Getting disqualified.
Well done.
Do I quit and try rejoin straight away? Do that quickly. I didn't even mean to start, but I was like, I must have dropped my clutch or something. I don't know.
I God, just hope that migrating to me, or that it didn't migrate to me.
I didn't even think about migrating.
No, I just saw it migrate with host. If it's to me, everyone's gonna lag.
Oh dear.
Me with my South African internet.
Okay, I'm rejoining now.
Well, everyone is still on warm up. Starting sector 3.
Yeah, I should be able to get in time then. Right, okay, I'm in now. Which is always nice, so...
Are you gonna take the front?
Yeah, I can do it now, I think. I've got that capability.
Alright, I'll jump to mid back.
Yeah. There's my naughty boy car. So Ian and Alex
Hello back there, Aiden. How you doing?
both slow. You'd expect them to be up quite a bit. But we'll see. Gonna be an interesting race. This first corner is a little bit of a funny one, and I've been teleported back to me. It's not at all where you want to be, really. Because I am last. We'll move over to Syntilix, who's in P2 as they're underway. And it looks like P1, Milik's had a good start, but Syntilix still there. A bit of... Oh, that... Ooh, your teammate almost goes very wide there. The McLaren losing the back end. But
And a Red Bull spun out.
Oh, no. Who's the other Red Bull at the moment? Then. Can't remember. But anyway, down into P... Oh, we look, Aiden's making a move on the other Ferrari. who I can't remember now. Is it Kip? It is Kip. And Aiden moves up into P3. Now Kip under pressure from his teammate, who's heavy throttle around the outside. It's not going to be there. It's going to turn to the inside. He's still sort of alongside. Ooh, maybe running a bit of session. Aiden's retired from the session already. What's happened there then?
I didn't see any incident.
Yeah, Kip in P3. He holds it, and there's a lot of side-by-side action just behind this. That looks like Enigma trying to get past Will as he now goes to the inside. What happened, Aiden?
I touched the grass and then went sliding into a wall. And the lightest contact, and I broke my wheel.
Oh dear!
Wow, 5 to 11 is like stacked on top of each other. This is going to be
interesting into this braking zone. We see Enigma, and the looks like that's Alex Burbo, who's very to the inside. The McLaren goes wide. There's contact between the Mercedes and the other Haas. The Mercedes goes slow. The Red Bull goes around the outside. Now turns to the inside, and we can see Alex. Oh no, very close there. Ian's just ahead, and now there's even more just behind Olbeck. Look like it's going to go 3 wide by Alex Burbo on the inside of the Mercedes, but nothing comes of it. And, whoa. Olbeck almost getting chopped there by the Mercedes of V6, I believe that'll be.
That is correct.
Yeah, because the other one's retired somehow already. But an interesting start to this race then. Let's head up further up the grid. We can jump back down here quickly. There's Ian's getting very close as well. Sintilic's still in P2 and Milik still leads. And Kip's into P3. Heavy throttle on the other Ferrari in P4. But he's just run round Enigma. And his merry folk come round and get up positions
and
because of
there
it.
goes heavy throttle.
Oh, has he spun it completely? Oh dear.
Yeah, he got tapped on the side and spun.
Oh no.
And his tires are warm, so he's keeping on spinning.
Oh no, Will looking under pressure now from, I don't know which house that is. That's 24, that's Ian. In the slipstream now, Ian gaining all the time. He's going to pull to the inside. Now he's got DRS. Should be an easy as you like move now. Camera angle doesn't show it very well, but we're going to brake soon. Right about now, we're looking behind to the other Red Bull. And it's an easy move there for Ian up the inside. Alex Burbo's got past this little train as well down the straight. He's up into P8. And it looks like Sodge and V6 going side by side in the Sauber of Z-Tyx moves to the inside. He doesn't quite get alongside, but it looks like the Mercedes had a little bit of a better run out of it. So he's able to get up the position on Sodge. Sodge goes for the cutback move, and V6 didn't really see him. And then Z-Tyx says, I'll have some of that, but there's no room there. Is this train looking very interesting?
The top 2 seems to be pulling away.
Yeah. You would expect that. They were quite
Kip is really holding his own.
Oh, up the inside goes Z-Tyx as V6 gets a little bit wayward. Looks like this could be a chance for Wombo as well now to get him on the exit, who's on the soft tyres, so you think he's going to do the one stop. And V6 holding him up a little bit at the moment. V6 maybe taking it a little bit too tight there. It's going to be close. Ooh, almost squeezes him onto the grass, but not completely, so it's still close. Maybe you can get a chance here. Or is there any other close battles up down the straight at the moment, or is this the most interesting one?
Well, Ian is the only one on softs, and he's already back into 4th.
Oh wow. And it looks like actually Wombo's gone for some reason. He's disappeared. He's lost about 2 seconds there, so he's ran wide somewhere, which is unfortunate. And Z-Tyx has somehow spun as well, maybe, and he's down a little bit further. And then we've got this train actually from about P5 down to P9. We'll go with Enigma. Not Enigma, sorry, the Red Bull ahead of him runs very wide, back on track now. He's going to hold the position for now. Who's that? That's Ulbeck. So very run wide there. And actually, Alex Burbo spots a gap. He's gone for it. He's on the softs as well. And he might have a look at Ulbeck here as well, but it turns to the outside now. He'll get the traction down a little bit earlier, but still on the harder compounded tyres. It's going to be difficult to get past Enigma, but does. And now could he have a look at Ulbeck as well? Don't know. The camera angle sort of.
Ian is sizing up a move on Kip for third.
For P3, whereabouts are they at the moment? Oh, Kip runs wide there actually, and now Ian's going to have a very good chance. Maybe get to the inside through that corner, yep, and easily done.
Pass.
And while that's happened, Alex Burbo's got past Ulbeck. Oh, I don't know how he got past there. That was that would have been brave. No, wasn't really any overtaking spot, but fair play to him. If he gets the move done, he gets the move done. It's the way to go. And now will Ulbeck make it 2 lost places in a row? Enigma looking very punchy, maybe going to go to the inside, stays behind, but looks like he breaks later. There's contact, but they both stay pointing in the right direction, but it does slow them up. So that Sodge now is behind them, and the Williams of Will behind as well, as he runs quite wide into the final corner. And now they've got this little train. Enigma still looking to way past that Red Bull. Up the inside maybe here. It's going to not really turn for him. And Sodge looking for a gap as well, maybe to find, as that might help him. There's contact between Enigma and Ulbeck. Not huge amounts though, he's still alive. As they go now down to turn...
Oh, wait.
Oh, what happened?
Didn't you see that? Or was that just me? Oh, that was just me, never mind.
Okay.
A little lag spike.
And this train now held from an... Ooh. Sodge getting very close there to the back end. And he goes for the move. Wow. Into that corner. That is crazy work. Maybe that's where the Toro Rosso got past as well. Ulbeck not looking as good as he did in last race. Struggling a little bit. Now down to P7. P8 and 9 not too far away from him either, but they're of no concern now because they're squabbling with themselves. It's Will White on Enigma. Will White to the inside, goes for the move, braking as late as he dares, gets it turned in, and got the move. I don't think he's going to have the switch back here, Enigma.
I think Enigma may have damage.
Maybe he goes into the pits now, so maybe your shout isn't too bad. We'll have to see if he gets a wing change or not. And who's that also in? It's Ulbeck. So maybe they both got damage. And Zed takes quite far out the back as well at the moment. Maybe he's already pit, and he's going to go from the one stop from now. Enigma not getting a wing
Doesn't change his wing.
but he gets held up anyway.
Yeah, for what reason?
I don't know, to be honest. I just skipped through him there. So now it seems we've got quite a few gaps in our race at the moment. I can't see...
Ulbeck got a stop-go penalty. That's what happened to him.
Ah, right, okay. Can't see anybody too close.
Right.
Oh, maybe the battle for P9
For
there.
exceeding track limits.
We got a stop go. Oh, V6 run, not V6, sorry, Heavy Throttle runs very wide and just gifts. Zed takes P9.
It seems like Enigma is going for the 2-stop. Switch to supers.
Yeah, I didn't see him running the whole way now on any set of tyre, unfortunately for him.
Oh wait, is that mediums? Because the rear wings looks like medium, or the rear wheels look like medium, and the front is supers.
Love it.
It's weird.
Yeah, I've got the exact same. So I'm presuming that's mediums because he hasn't put on mediums before in this race, but he comes out just ahead of V6, and you're going to have to think V6 will get him quite quickly as he is on softer compounder tyres. He is on the supers, according to my screen.
Now, according to race director, Enigma is on medium.
medium. So we could go to the end on that. It might be difficult, but we'll have to wait and see.
No, there's Enigma. He should be able to.
Yeah. V6 Gun's gonna have to try and make that move quite quickly. He doesn't want to get stuck behind the car on mediums. So let's see how quickly he can go for a move around this swooping left-hander now. He's going to get the traction down on him, and if he's brave enough, this corner is always one to go for it. But I think he's fallen off actually quite a bit. Maybe gave the Haas a little bit of a love tap and pulled off the throttle. So he should be a lot closer than that. Now going into the fast part of the track, he's going to struggle to close up even though he's got the better tyres, just due to the aero. And Tex Willer, wow, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. How are you doing? And yeah, this is part of the championship, mate. It's the F11 round 2. Yeah, have you got project cars yet? And if so, are you liking it? But anyway, now V6 Gun's very close and will be using the DRS to overtake. Maybe. He's actually not gaining too much, is he?
I think he's running a high downforce setup.
Yeah, he must be. He's really going to want to get past that car quickly. Now, it might not be a horrendous idea to try to stay to the back of him, but even still, you always think you can go faster, don't you? Than the guy who's just in front of you.
Now, not many other battles going on.
Does seem the way of these cars at the moment, even in the game. It's
Centillion did pit.
still looks already pits. What position is he in then?
Oh, he's now down to 5th. He pitted for softs. So I'm quite sure he's going for a 2-stop.
Yeah, he'll go soft supers. That's interesting.
They're going from supers to softs on China.
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible.
No, unless he's someone who's very, very good at it. And whoa, V6 gone very sideways there. It's going to ruin his chance now to have a look down this straight. Oh, Tex, you've got to do some project cars too, man. It's brilliant. Well, we should try and get the Sunday League back together. That was good fun.
No, it actually looks fun. I checked out your stream the other day of it.
That is good.
I would join, but I'm broke as fuck. Maybe next month.
Yeah. I do like it, mate. It's not great for single-seater racing, to be honest. But if you like your GT cars and all sorts of random stuff, it's very good. There's even a few some really crazy tracks on it as well. You've got like historic Spa as well, which is interesting. It's very fast. I think we did it in the Formula X ones, which are like supposed to sort of be some futuristic Formula car, and it was just amazing in that.
Now, I think Melex is pushing for the 1-stop. It's already lap 10, and he's still on supers.
Yeah, maybe he can do it then. Could he do it to super?
If he goes to mediums, he should definitely be able to finish.
Yeah. I mean, he's no, he wasn't doing a constant drift there. So many similar parts.
Oh, did he just go off?
Oh, he has,
just
yeah.
went off.
He's just gone off. I wasn't able to shout about it because I was reading Tex's message, but oh dear. Maybe his tyres are a lot worse than it seems.
Yeah, it was in the middle of a high-speed
Yeah.
corner, so it's definitely the tyres.
Maybe he wants to do another 2 laps and go softs.
Yeah, that's pushing it.
12 laps on supers that leave 16 laps on softs. It's possible.
Yeah, but it's China. It's a really bad track for tyre wear.
Yeah. Might be.
Especially your front left.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. Let's rejoin it.
And he goes in.
No, he does. So we'll be going on to mediums now. I'm pretty sure he wants to go for the one stop. To really cover over Ian, who seems to be the biggest challenger at the moment. Is that Alex Burbo who's caught up right behind him as well? It is. Oh, wow. Got a race on our hands then. Similar parts to Malaysia. Don't really associate these two tracks as similar.
To the mediums.
Does he? Yeah. That's expected then.
Alison Tillich is in front of him. So he's been jumped.
He has been, but you've got to think that still got one stop left. What's the gap between them? Is it big or is it just a couple of seconds?
No, it's 2 seconds.
2 seconds. Sorry. Oh, Ian's gone wide, and actually Alex follows him, so maybe he's not going to get a great chance. That's it. And as we follow Alex closing on the Haas by quite some. And maybe going to look for a move. He's not shy of a good move. Is Alex a man after my own heart, apparently? Let's see. As I say that, he's gone very cautiously into there, so I lied. But he might have him on the exit here. He didn't get quite as sideways. They both did, but not quite as much into the final corner now. Very close. That was an interesting camera angle. A bit scary, it must be said. And now we see Ian doing a bit of waving. Weaving, same thing. And Alex not able to find a opening just yet. As I say that, Ian runs a little bit wide and he sticks that. Blue nose goes in, but not got the grip really to hold it. And through the final bit, it looks like they got equal traction, but Alex is still quite close. Maybe look to the inside. Does. Leaves the gap just about Ian. And it stays Ian from Alex for now into the high-speed section of this racetrack. They're catching the ghost of Will, I believe that is.
A nice battle for P9 forming.
We've got one for P1 at the moment. Both guys who started quite near the back are now battling for P1, so shows you what a crazy race this has been.
Yeah, they both still have to pit though.
Yeah, but it's nice to see. Anyways, we get another crappy camera angle as this game loves to show. But now he's going to open DRS down towards the hairpin, the bottom of the track. Moves out to the inside, not quite fully alongside, but he'll do that on the brakes. Goes very deep. Ian goes, I'll take that position back. Thank you. And actually, they're still side by side. Maybe? No, not quite. And they both dive into the pits on the same lap. Oh, wow. We're going to have a battle of the pit stops here. Let's see. Very interesting. And they're both close to each other as well. I can't remember who's first. Is it Haas or Force India? Not Force India even. Toro Rosso. It's Toro Rosso who's first. He goes. Is it going to hold the Haas up? Oh, he got the Haas gets held, and he gets the position in the pit stops. The Toro Rosso boys will be patting themselves on the back. They've just got their man up a position onto medium tyres now. Very good indeed. Milik is up the road. About 5 seconds. It's going to be difficult to catch him, but with fresher tyres, same compound, it might be a little bit difficult. Centillic's still winning this race, but still has to stop. And I'm sure soon he'll have that Red Bull on his back.
Ian must have made a mistake. He's actually quite far back.
Maybe at the pit for a new nose or something? I don't know.
No, he's like 5 seconds back.
Oh, really? Hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he just made a mistake somewhere.
Might have done on cold tyres. Very interesting. To the first corner now. Halfway through this Grand Prix. I think Centillic has shot himself in the foot a little bit here, not going for the one stop, but maybe he couldn't quite make his tyres last, which is unfortunate, because he did have a very good qualifying. He still seems to be driving quite well, but just his tyres are quite second-hand at the moment. What lap was it he pitted? I think it was lap 5, wasn't it? Almost 10 laps on these tyres.
Yeah. No, I think he should be able to go to about 18, 19.
Yeah, if he gets to 18, I'm fairly sure he'll strap on another set of supers and then try blast it then. But who knows if that one's going to be possible. As we can see the Red Bull looming ever closer. Don't think it'll be on Millick's mind to make him move overly much, but it's always nicer to have the one beside your name, I guess. Now coming out of the long second corner down towards the hairpin, I believe it's number 4 on the track map. And now up over the little hill towards 5 and 6 along left, then right hand corner. Going along, let's see if we can
Ooh,
find.
an Enigma spun in the first corner.
Oh no. We're having a great race, Enigma.
Lost 2 positions, maybe 3.
Oh wow, this is looking like it's a very interesting midfield battle. But I think that Williams is actually my car. You know the Ghost Williams? It's me. Whoopsies.
Yes, that's you.
Let's have a quick
Well,
look at
these
your...
5 were split up quite a bit, like 3 laps ago.
Yeah.
It's nice to see they're all catching each other.
Yeah, all bunching up. Nobody's quite in overtaking the radius for the moment, so it seems a good time to do a human pit stop and get some more water. I'll leave it on your teammate, so if anything happens, you can say. I'll be back in a minute.
Wow. And Melex is lining up a move into his last airplane. And he doesn't get it. Oh, Melex overtook first corner. Brilliant move. Ah, seems like Schulbach took a pit stop, came out just ahead of Enigma.
Hello, I have returned. And
Welcome back.
has Sodge just got past Enigma as Enigma caught him? Can't remember which way around it was.
Schulbach, I think, went into the pit.
Ah, okay. Oh dear.
Maybe,
Still down
I'm not
P5.
sure, but he came out just ahead of Enigma. As for Melex passed Santillic into turn 1.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, excellent move. In the middle of the long corner.
Ah, very nice. Shame we couldn't see it, eh? Bad time to go for my...
No, I did. I don't know.
You did. That's all that matters, eh? I think Enigma's now going for a move on your teammate, whose name I cannot pronounce, and I can't even try to pronounce, apparently.
But Schulbach.
Schulbach. There's just no H.
Yeah, I'm quite sure it's Dutch.
I'm sure it is, but this is you know me and names, it's
Yeah,
terrible.
since I'm Afrikaans, it's easy
Yeah.
for me to say.
Exactly. And actually, Enigma comes back. I mean, short, Backy.
Just call him Salt.
Sodge Backy comes back at him and gets him back in a very nice move around turn 1. Enigma now looking for a move up the inside into turn 4. No room there.
Well, this is a battle for position. They're both on mediums.
Mm-hmm. Off of P5 as well.
Yeah,
Good
'cause
result.
I imagine when Santillic bets. Well,
I don't think he'll fall back this far.
yeah, no, it's 40 seconds in front of them, so he should come out in B4.
5? 4, yeah, sorry, yeah, 4.
No, behind Ian.
Not behind Ian, yeah. And then, who knows, will he be fast at the end and maybe shoot past everybody, which would be interesting to see, and a lot more entertaining, or will he be able to not catch up and then have to...
Well, he's going to be on super softs while everyone else is on mediums. And
Yeah.
he's going to have fresh tyres.
yes, he definitely does
So
have a
it's gonna
shout.
make a huge difference.
Talking about having a shout, Sodjbaki and Enigma go battle again into the first corner, but Sodge had him covered quite nicely there. Maybe he can get a better exit and try send one down the inside, but he does look a little bit far behind to make a move, which is unfortunate for him. Might get a nice little cutback. Oh, he runs out onto the curb. He looked like he carried a lot more speed, and that's presumably why he was a lot wider. But if he'd have got that turned in, he could have had a very nice run down. towards the fast left-hander, which would have been a sight to see, two cars going side by side around that. And obviously, I'm sure they've got trust in each other to try pull that off.
While this battle is going on, Ulrich is starting to catch them.
Is all back on
About half a second delay.
Yeah. Is he on fresher tyres or anything like that, or is he just on the same strategy? No, actually, Enigma gets a great run. He goes to the outside. Oh, a little bit of contact there as there's a bit of weaving. Enigma goes deep into the hairpin. Sodge cuts him off and retakes P5 into the final corner now. Enigma, oh, gets to the outside quite early. Sodge has already lost the position. He ran wide onto the curb. There, he might be able to send one up the inside. It's very difficult now as they've got so much grip. It's very difficult because they don't really brake until you're already turning, and then it's a matter of waiting then to see what's going to happen. Enigma does look like he's held it. It's going to have to be one hell of a move here from Sodge now if he wants to get it back on this lap. He might have a chance to send one into turn 4. Looks for it, not going to go for it. You saw him maybe turn a little bit to think for it and then went, maybe best not.
Centilic did bet for super soft.
And he's pitted now, okay. Now he's going to have a lot of quick laps.
He's 26 seconds behind the leader. He's not going to make that up.
Not going to catch for the lead, no, but even from looking at it, I think Alex was quite close to him as well, which might be hard for him to get back to. So maybe he's looking at P3 is the best he can do.
Ian is 13 seconds up the road.
Not
it's
even
a hard task.
Even that's hard. Wow. He has really shot himself in the foot there on strategy. Sudge looks like he's fallen a little bit behind from Enigma, but all things can happen into this corner. Let's see, is he going to go for it? He stays very safe, goes very deep, and is going to actually get a cutback move on Enigma. I'm not sure what happened to Enigma. He looks like he got a bit of mid-corner slide. They go side by side into the final corner. Actually, no, they don't. Enigma cuts him off just before the corner. And now down the main straight. Enigma not really under as much pressure into this corner as I expected him to be, but Sodge stays there. And actually, Enigma's gone very wide. Sodge looks to the inside. And now he's going to get a nice cutback move here if he slots in behind, but he goes the whole way around, which might be a little bit of a silly move. He gets a very big slide and tucks in right behind. And is he going to go for a move here? No. And as you rightly say, Ulbeck is getting very close to these guys, and I'm sure he's fancying a move. Maybe when he gets a little bit closer.
No, Ulbeck is right on Schulbach here at the moment.
And he's right past, is he already? Wow, what a move. Very late, and Sodge's not going to give up as expected, but round the outside, you're going to have to think Ulbeck's going to have the better grip. Not sure which one's going to get DRS. But either way, for the moment, Sodge has lost the position. Centilic sets the fastest lap of the race. As to be expected, he's going to be going as fast as he can now on these. And Sodge, not shy of a move, goes to the inside and leaves the Red Bull out to dry. Very well done. Gives enough room and make sure the Red Bull can't out-traction him. But now the Red Bull in the slipstream might be able to go for a move. He goes to the outside. Sodge might run wide into this corner. And if Ulbeck can stick his nose in, which he has done, Sodge is going to go run wide. It's the reverse to what happened to him a lap before. Ulbeck getting very close. He's still there, demands the room and gets it. Now probably going to have a bit better traction down towards this turn 4. He's not quite alongside, but you don't really need to be to go for a move. Here he goes for it. Cuts over the corner. Not the worst. And now looks for the move back, but Sodge covers it.
Oh, this is helping Enigma so much.
Yeah, Enigma has darted. Oh, and Sodge has run
Ooh,
a little
that's
bit wide there.
dangerous.
And, oh, it's going to be a cut back here from Ulbeck. It might be similar to the movie. Attempted to make the lap before, and he's not quite a long slide, but he wasn't a long slide either. I don't know what slide is, but we'll find out in a minute. And they go very close together again. I don't know who's going to get DRS as the DRS line. They crossed at the exact same time. Sodge has got the position for the moment, but now the Red Bull in the slipstream. Is it going to be able to catch and gain? Maybe he'll have DRS as well. I'm not sure which one will. Doesn't seem like either, to be honest. They probably cross the line at the exact same time then, which glitches the game out. Does the Red Bull go for a move? No. Maybe gives him a little bit of a love tap in the mid corner there as well. Now around the final
You
corner.
don't want to be losing a bit of wing. Not here.
It's a very difficult place if you start losing your wing. And Sodge maybe now has a little bit of a gap and maybe can relax for a second, and so can I. Which I think my voice is grateful for. Let's have a quick glance at Centilic, see how close he is to Ian. 10 seconds is now the gap. What did you say? It was 13, so he's only gained a second a lap, which is not enough.
Not nearly.
Mm-mm.
See, this strategy only works at places like Spa, where you can make up 2 seconds a lap.
Yeah. Also interesting.
Now, I did that last year and it paid off big time.
No.
But
So an interesting battle is the battle for P10 between V6 Gun and Kip. Both cars are on the softs, are they? Yes, both cars are on the softs. And V6 Gun now goes for the move. Kip ran a little bit wide. And he gets the move done and dusted and runs wide himself. Oh no! And now Kip regains the position, is probably able to dart off a little bit. So he's already pulled a 2-second gap, it looks like there. So he's going to have to refocus and try to regain that time on the Ferrari. Now, as it seems, everyone's now got a little bit of a gap to everybody.
yeah, look, Big fell behind a bit.
Mm-hmm. So have a little bit of a watch of Centilic, who's the fastest man at the moment, as he's on the super soft tyres. "23 seconds off." I swear he was closer than that last lap. Maybe not. But even still, he's
Felix
not.
is really keeping up the pace.
Yeah. It's unfortunate for Centilic. He did look like he had the pace to do quite well, but really has not been able to capitalise. Just got the strategy wrong, it seems. Although the race isn't over yet, who knows what might happen. Ulbeck as well has fallen off. He's about 3 seconds behind now. And close battle here for P8 between Will and Z-Tykes. Z-Tykes in the Sauber and Will in the Williams, which should really be easy to remember, but for some reason it's not. Will's actually on the supers according to my screen, and Z-Tykes on the softs. From what I saw, Z-Tykes was closing in on Will, so I'm not quite sure what the deal with that is. And cars behind as well looking quite close in Kip and V6 Gun. So
The back of the pack has nice battles today.
yeah, which is always nice to see. Battle for the points, always something to go for.
No, the front guys are being boring.
No, I know. Yeah. Sometimes you
They're
just have
going
to...
side by side.
Oh, who are going side by side? I'm going to see this.
Vegan
Vegan.
and Z-Tax
And is that like Kip?
for P11.
Eh. On the correct left right. So the double.
Oh, sorry, it was Kip
Yeah.
and Vegan.
Thought so. I was like, hang on, you sure? Talking about that now, we're gonna have to jump up there because I've just seen Z-Take's looking very close to the Williams, and I'm sure he's gonna fancy a move down into this turn. Now opening DRS now in the slipstream of Will. Gonna be gaining. Maybe all the way. He's gonna go to the outside here. Will's leaving him the room. He's gonna get the cutback move here. He's gonna straighten up the car. See, is it gonna work for him? Not quite. Will able to close him off and hold on for another little bit, but he runs quite wide there. Maybe Z-Take's will see that.
Makes the move.
So V-Gun into P9. Z-Take's not, I mean P10 even, sorry, Z-Take's is in P9. Actually, Will runs very wide. Z-Take's able to spot the gap and moves into the position. Leaves the room for Will to stick his nose in and then cuts it off and gets the position very nicely. Now he might be able to charge down Ulbeck, but it will have to be one charge and a half. I think he's 4 seconds up the road. With 2 laps to go, it's going to be hard for him. Kit runs quite wide there as well. It's going to be difficult now for him to get back. And heavy throttle from both Renaults were doing very good at the start. Not Renaults, I've just switched to Renault, that's why I've said it. Both Ferraris even were doing very well at the start of this race, and it seems they have fallen back, unfortunately.
No, Santelic is still 23 seconds off.
Yeah.
He's not going to catch them.
Maybe he's just saving
Which
his
is a
tyres,
pity.
realised he's not going to be able to catch. Milk now goes round the final corner to start his final lap of the race. Lap 28 of 28. Around the slow 2 sections.
Oh, nice battle for P8.
For P8, say no more. Oh wow, this is
Three-way battle.
an interesting fight indeed, you weren't lying. As Will looks like he's sending one. I can't really see it though, he's not completely sent one though. Which takes, he's in the middle. The best way to watch probably. Now, you might actually have Ulbeck before the straight even starts. He gets back in for a bit more slipstream, then pulls out now for DRS. Pulls back in for a bit more slipstream, gonna pull out again, yep. And Will can't decide which car to follow. So takes up the inside of Ulbeck. Bit of rub and Will. Oh, he's trying to get the traction down. Doesn't quite. You see that second snap of oversteer as he tries to put it back down again. But it's Ulbeck from Z-Takes from Will going into the last lap, and it's going to have to be one move to really make an interesting thing of it here. Ulbeck might run a little bit wide. Oh, they almost all crash into each other there. That was crazy. Into the second section now of it.
Intense.
Who's going to get the better exit? We don't really see. Milik wins the race, so I apologise not really for seeing him. But we've got a little bit of an interesting battle going on here. Z-Takes maybe looks to the inside here of Ulbeck does. Oh, it's very close. Will as well. He's looking around to scrap up the pieces, and maybe V6 Gun as well's thinking about it. But Z-Takes, that goes very wide. It's going to turn to the inside. I can't really see the car from the angle we've got at the moment. He's going to go around the outside here if he can. And maybe make the move.
3 wide.
Come on, make the camera change. And Z-Takes gets it around the outside. Very nice move. And
now it's 4.
now it's 4. Coming down to the final and best overtaking spot on the track, really, you've got to think. The big long straight, then into a heavy braking zone. If you're going to make it, you're going to make it here. It looks like the cars behind have started to slow up a little bit. Ulbeck, it looks like he's just... Everything's gone. V6 Gun goes past him. And everybody's going past him. It's crazy into the braking zone. Oh, V6 Gun gets swamped from either side. I can't really see from the angle. And it looks like it's Z-Takes from Will, from Ulbeck, from V6 Gun. Wow. That was a little bit of an interesting final lap indeed. So we'll run you.
That was beautiful.
Yeah. We'll run you through the finishing order, as we didn't really get to see it due to that battle. But it was a good trade-off, I think. A great battle there on the last lap. Phew. Oh, we got a podium. Milik on top step from what's his name? Alex Burbo from P3, who is Ian. Right, the race as finished is Milik from Alex, from Ian, from Scintillic, from Enigma, from Sodge, from Z-Takes, from Will, from V6 Gun, from Ulbeck, from Kip, from Heavy Throttle, from Wombo, from me, from Aiden. Actually be Aiden. Brilliant. I love it. Well, thank you all for watching, and we shall see you next time for...
Bahrain.
That's the one.